Hey guys, FNAF 22 here with our video, and in today's video we are back with a sequel. Now just a few months ago I did a video where we compared different companies' versions of Five Nights at Freddy's plushies, and it seems like you guys really liked that video and you wanted to see more. So to kind of explain what's going on in this video, you can watch the original video, you don't have to watch it to watch this one, but pretty much what we do is we show off plushies of different FNAF characters from all these companies, and we pretty much rank them from like which one's the best, which one's the worst. And the reason why I think that, in the very first video we did the original gang from FNAF 1, but now we're moving on to the brand new shiny toy animatronics. And I mean, guess technically the original, I don't know, the FNAF lore is very confusing. But either way, we're going to be doing the toy animatronics today, as you can see on the thumbnail. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited, and if you don't really understand what's going on, you'll kind of see as this video goes on. But the first main issue is that all of these companies have made a toy animatronic except for you. So unfortunately for today's video, we are not going to have 5 brands. We are only going to have 4. Let's get rid of Sanshi. I bet there was like a super cool explosion effect there or something cool like that. But anyways, yeah, we're only gonna have 4 brands in today's video, and that's another thing I do want to bring up with this series. If you guys would like to see it keep going, that Sanshi hasn't made a lot of different FNAF products except for like the original gang, so we might be moving into 4 companies unless you'd like to see them replaced by like good stuff or something. But either way, let's just jump into the head of the toy animatronic band and the biggest gamer of all time.
I'm Toy Freddy and you better be ready.
And we kick today's video off with our boy Toy Freddy. So as you can see here, we have all the different versions of Toy Freddy from Funko, Jazzwares, U2s, and Hex, and pretty much we're just going to rank them from number 4, 3, 2, and 1, with obviously 1 being the best and 4th being the worst in this case. And honestly, these are all really good. I don't really know what to say here, but I think there's obviously an outliner here, and I think 4th place has to go to the Funko Toy Freddy. He doesn't look anything like the Toy Freddy. His color is very, very dark, and obviously they just used the original Freddy model, just made him a little darker and then added a few details. This is obviously the worst out of every other brand. I don't know why Funko did this, but yeah, he's cooked. He's going 4th place. But out of these 3, it is very, very hard. I feel like all of them have different features that make them really, really cool. Like I feel like the U2s and like Jazzwares fit that body type where he's a little bit of a thicker boy. But I just feel like the Hex one looks so good, so it's really hard to decide here. I think we're going to go U2's number 3, and then I think I'm going to go Hex number 2 and Jazzwares number 1. I think I kind of like the Hex one a little bit better than the Jazzwares one, but I do like how the Jazzwares one is a little bit more thick, shows off more of that fat, chubby gamer vibe. So yeah, we're definitely going to go Funko last place, then U2's, then Hex, and then Jazzwares with 1st place. So as you guys can kind of see, this is how the video works, and then we'll go through the rest of the characters. So let's just move on from our favorite gamer, and let's move on to Mr. Game Theory.
Smiley face, slightly blushing. I'll catch up with you some other time. And don't overdo it. Watch your calories.
Don't you tell me how many calories I need, bitch.
And next up, we got everybody's favorite toy bunny. He's definitely everybody's favorite. We've got Toy Bonnie. Now this one's a little bit more difficult because obviously there's one outlier here. Yeah, Funko's getting last place. This is the ugliest plushie ever. I meme on this guy all the time. Funko Toy Bonnie is ugly. He's getting last place. Funko is definitely 4th place without a doubt. No other questions. But when it comes to the next 3, it gets a little bit hard because I really like the simplicity of like the Jazzwares and Hex. I feel like these look really good, and I do also like the face of the U2's one. I feel like this one looks really, really good as well. This is really hard actually, but I think I'm gonna go Funko number 4, Jazzwares number 3. I really like it, but I feel like the face is better on this one, and I'm actually going to go U2's 2 and Hex number 1. I just think the Hex one looks the best. I know some people got their Toy Bonnie a little misshaped, so a lot of people don't like him, but I really do like the design of this one. I think it fits the Hex brand. I'm only not putting U2's in first just because I only really like the head. The rest is kind of eh. So we're going to go Funko last place, obviously, then Jazzwares 3rd, U2 2nd, Hex as my favorite version of Toy Bonnie. This one is kind of hard. Like I said, they all okay, let's be honest, the Funko one isn't good, but the other 3 are pretty good looking. But either way, I think the Hex one does look the best, but if you're going for more of like a generic FNAF plushie, I would go with the U2's one. So yeah, there is Toy Bonnie out of the way. Once again, let's never look at this Funko one ever again, and let's move on to the most devious, most, dare I say, stunning animatronic.
Damn, she thick as fuck.
am I do? I mean, she good looking, but like...
And obviously, I'm talking about our girl, Toy Chica. okay, I'm done. But on the good news, for once, we actually finally have a good selection of plushies. I feel like this is for once, Funko did not screw up the toy animatronics. I actually think the Funko Chica is not a bad representation of Toy Chica. So we've got a pretty good selection here, and it's going to be very, very hard because I think the Funko one has its own, like, good attributes. Of course, it's got toes. okay, we really need to stop with that. The Jazzwares one looks great, as always, and it actually is the only one with a cupcake. Well, I guess besides Hex. The U2's one looks really, really good as well, kind of like that Toy Bonnie one. And then the Hex one is pretty cool just because you can take the beak off and everything since it is magnetic. But I really don't know where I want to go here. I honestly think I'm going to go Hex in last place. I just feel like out of all these other Toy Chicas, all the other ones have more character than the Hex one. I do think the feature of taking off like the magnetic beak is really, really cool. But honestly, I still think I'm going to have to put Hex in 4th place. And then I think 3rd place is going to go to Jazzwares. I don't mind this one, but for some reason so far out of all the other toy animatronics, this Jazzwares one is my least favorite. I just feel like the Toy Freddy and Toy Bonnie look just slightly bit better. I do like that she does have the cupcake, but I don't know, I don't really care for it too much. But it gets hard when it comes to these two. You've got the OG Funko or you've got the U2s. Now I feel like the U2's one is already way better than the Toy Bonnie one just because you have a lot more going on with the character's body, and of course she's got toes as well. But but this is really hard because both of these are really, really good. I don't know, because I genuinely really like the Funko one. I don't know how everybody else feels about it, but I genuinely don't think it's a bad plushie. But what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go Hex number 4, Jazzwares number 3. I'm going to go Funko. Oh, this is really hard, actually. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, wait. I need a think break. I don't know, gang. I don't know.
One eternity later.
Okay. I think we're going to go Hex number 4, Jazzwares number 3, Funko number 2, and I think I'm going to give U2's number 1. I think this is the very first time in this series that U2's has gotten number 1, but honestly, I just think theirs looks better. I do like the Funko one a lot, but I feel like the U2's one kind of encapsulates Toy Chica's face a little bit more, and I definitely just messed up that word. Either way, we're going to go Hex number 4, Jazzwares 3, Funko 2, and U2's number 1. And I guess we'll move on from Toy Chica to the best character in FNAF 2, everybody's favorite character, a character that everybody loves from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Let's move on to...
I don't really care if he's Freddy. I'm just trying to get my hands on his sweet, succulent AA batteries.
Okay, yep, I gotcha. Rickroll. Okay, yeah, obviously we're moving on to the worst FNAF character of all time. We've got Balloon Boy. Now, this one is also actually pretty hard. Once again, Funko just fails. Funko's Balloon Boy is so bad. One of the weirdest proportions on a Funko plushie as well. Yeah, he definitely fails. But the other 3 are actually really contested because I think the Hex looks really good. I like that you actually get the sign and the balloon, obviously. I feel like the U2's ones kind of fits Balloon Boy's character. I feel like this could be a real like Balloon Boy plushie in game. And then of course the Jazzwares one just looks peak. This is what the Funko one should have been. Like honestly, if these were my children, this would be the one that I wish was never born. Like this is the first child, this is the awful one, hate him. Then we've got our golden boy, the best child, gets straight A's, you know, perfect peak boy. Then you get his twin brother because once again, perfect peak boy. And then you just get Coraline? I don't know here, but obviously we're going to go Funko last place. Funko is getting 4th place without a doubt, but then when it comes down to it, it becomes really, really hard. I think I'm going to go U2's 3, Hex 2, and Jazzwares number 1. I feel like out of all of these, the Jazzwares one looks the best just because it shows like an OG version of Balloon Boy. I love that he has the sign and the balloon. They're both stuffed as well. Even though the balloon may be stuck to his head, that's really the only way you can do it on a plushie. I feel like the Jazzwares one just looks the best here. I really do like the U2's one as well, but I just feel like the Hex one looks a little bit better just because it's got more of like Balloon Boy proportions and you actually get the sign and the balloon as well. So even though the U2's one is really, really good, I think we're going to go Funko last, U2's 3, Hex 2, and Jazzwares number 1. And finally, in today's video, let's move on to our 5th and final character of FNAF plush comparison part 2. And of course, it is actually everybody's real favorite character from this game. Let's move on to the Now, in my opinion, this is the most captivating one in today's video. We've got Mangle. Now, all of these Mangles are super, super different. Let's go over each of them, kind of like the big differences here. Obviously, the Funko one is the worst already. I mean, we're not ranking them just yet, but it is obviously just a base Foxy model with a few of Mangle's features like the blacked out eye and the teeth. I don't really know. I feel like this could be interpreted more as like a nightmare Mangle, but either way, it looks nothing like Mangle. This is the worst version of Mangle you could ever see. The Jazzwares one, in my opinion, is really, really good. Obviously, Mangle is such like an intricate design. It'd be really, really hard to make her into like a cute, cuddly, adorable plushie, but I feel like they did a really good job here. You get the second head, you get like the off-centered bow tie. I think the body is the worst part here. There's not very much detail, but I completely understand why not. But still, I feel like this is a good representation of Mangle. Then you get the U2's one, which is kind of like the Jazzwares one, but has a little bit more detail. It looks like they kind of added some more detail in the face area, more wires, stuff like that. But of course, she does look extremely happy. I don't know, these ones are kind of neck and neck for me. And then of course you get the Hex one, which in my opinion definitely shows Mangle in her best form, just because you get all the extra wires, you get the actual mangled up body, and because of the magnets you can actually like move the pieces around, which is a really, really cool design, and obviously pretty much plays off her entire character from the game. So I feel like it's easy to say Funko is last place without a doubt. Funko is not cooking here. All their toy animatronics suck for some reason. Don't know why they did that, but we're gonna go Funko last. Then I think we're gonna go U2's third, Jazzwares second, and Hex first. I honestly just prefer the Jazzwares one over the U2's one. I don't have like a specific reason why. I just feel like that one looks the best overall. So those ones, like I said, are neck and neck. I feel like the Hex one is the coolest though, just because it matches Mangle very, very accurately, and obviously you get lots of cool detail and design with the magnets and stuff. So I just feel like Hex overall shows the best with Mangle, even though the other two are pretty good except for Funko. Funko sucks. I just feel like the Hex one looks the best here. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you always be notified for when I drop another video. Let me know in the comments down below, who would you guys like to see in part 3? I kind of have an idea of part 3, but like I said, if we do continue this series, there might only be 4 companies, unless you guys want to give me a 5th company in the comments down below, just because Sanchi has not made a lot of characters. They've only really made the security breach characters besides like the main gang, and then like Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. But the issue is, whatever plushies they've made, like security breach for example, Jazzwares hasn't made them yet, or like they made Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, which one of these guys haven't made yet. I think it was Funko didn't make Fredbear, so it kind of makes it hard to have all 5 companies, especially because we've already done the original gang. But like I said, let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see this series continue with just 4 companies, or we can keep adding Sanchi in and out, you know, depending on whatever character we're talking about. But yeah, guys, and let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite company, as well as your favorite like version of these characters. Who's your favorite Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Balloon Boy, Mangle? Let me know all these down in the comments down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.